What's going on, y'all? Butterbean here. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to be bringing a cooking video to you. It's something pretty easy. I think really anybody can do it. But this is my friend Cassie. This is her salsa recipe. It's unbelievable. It's the right amount of spice. I like things a little bit spicy. So if you like spicy stuff, you're going to like this. So thanks for stopping by, and yeah, I hope you like this recipe. You're gonna need 5 jalapeños, one large white onion, some salt, preferably fresh garlic. I don't have any, so I'm gonna have to use minced garlic, and then maybe a little garlic salt at the end, and then finally a can of whole tomatoes. Now the recipe calls for 16 ounces. I only have 14 and a half ounces, so we're gonna have to make do with that. First step in this process is to get our vegetables ready. To start, I'm going to go ahead and peel my onion, and then I'm going to quarter it. You don't need to chop it. I think that's a little bit of an overkill. So if you quarter it, that'll do fine, especially considering that we're just going to be boiling these anyway. Next, we'll get started on taking the heads off of the peppers. It's pretty simple. Just chop off the head, and then we're going to gut the inside. A little bit of a pro tip. I tried to use the normal knife. That didn't really work. So a butter knife is actually the best way to do it. During this process, make sure you don't touch your face. I've made that mistake before, and especially if you touch your eyes, it's going to burn. So make sure you wash your hands. If you got gloves, use those too. Now that the onions and peppers are ready to go, we'll just set them off to the side and then bring up our water to a boil. This shouldn't take too long. Make sure you cover the pot while the water is trying to boil. It'll get to temperature faster. While we wait for the water to boil, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of the ingredients into the blender, so just to save a little bit of time. So starting off, going to go ahead and take the lid off of the tomatoes, and then I'm going to take those and dump them into the blender. Next up, I'm going to get the garlic, the minced garlic, and I'm going to get a well-rounded teaspoon of this minced garlic and throw that into the blender as well. I like mine a little bit more garlicky than some people, so do that to taste. Now that the water is up to temp, I'm going to go ahead and drop in the vegetables. Be a little bit careful here. Obviously, you don't want to burn yourself. But yeah, from this point, it should really take, I don't know, 5 to 7 minutes, especially whenever you get up to that good rolling boil. You really just want your vegetables to be soft. You don't want them to be mushy, but you want them to be soft. So, yeah, they cook a little bit there, and they get a nice texture whenever you put them into the blender. Once those vegetables are good and soft, strain them, and then go ahead and put them directly into the blender. Try and get all the water out of them. You don't need any of the water from this to go into the blender. There's already plenty of liquid. Now, how much you blend is completely up to you. I like mine to be a pretty smooth consistency. So, yeah, I'm going to let mine blend longer than other people would. But, yeah, this is completely up to you. So, whatever you like is the best method. Now, after doing all of this, I realized that I forgot to put the salt in. I like mine good and salty. This is to taste, so you don't actually have to have any in there if you don't want to, but of course, I'm going to put some salt in mine. So I put some in, put it back in the blender, and voila, here is the finished product. Such a great consistency, great taste, good flavor. I hope you like it.